Om to all the eyelids. Welcome to Katha Jyoti story session. Let us begin today's story session with a prayer. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo, Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat, Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. The name of today's story is The Lantern and the Mirror. Once there was a young traveler named Arav who dreamed of climbing the tallest mountain in his village. But every time he tried to start, his mind stopped him. Even we experience that, right? Every time you start something new, you get lot of questions. Similarly, Arav also got few questions. That is, what if I fall? What if I am not ready? What if I don't know the way? What if I fail in this? So, in the same way, he kept on waiting for the perfect plan, perfect weather, the perfect feeling of being ready. But that day never came. One morning, he met an old wanderer resting by the river. The man smiled and said, "Why haven't you begun your journey, young one?" Arav sighed. "Because I don't have it all figured out yet. I don't know the whole path." The old man chuckled and pointed at the lantern hanging from his stick. "Do you see this lantern? It doesn't show the whole road, only the next few steps. But that's enough to reach anywhere in the world. You don't need the full map. Just take the next step. The road will reveal itself as you walk." Those words lit a spark inside Arav. That night, with only the lantern's faint glow, he took his first step. He stumbled, fell, and got up again. He learned more by walking 1 mile than he ever did by sitting and planning for years. Days later, as he climbed higher, he began to meet people along the way. Some kind, some cold, some silent. When someone ignored him, he would feel hurt. When someone smiled, he would feel proud. His emotions danced wildly with every reaction he received. One evening, tired and frustrated, he sat beside a mountain lake. The surface was rough and broken, like his thoughts. And in that lake, he saw his reflection, distorted, trembling. Then he remembered the old man's words and whispered, "Maybe it's not always about me." He watched as the wind slowed, the lake grew calm, and his reflection became clear again. He realized that most people, like him, were just fighting their own storm. Their words, their moods, silences weren't about him at all. They were echoes of their own battles. That night, under the stars, Arav understood two things that changed his life forever. The first one is, you don't have to know every step to move forward. This is very important. And the second one is, Not everything that happens around you is about you. With a peaceful heart, he climbed higher the next morning, not perfectly, but freely, because he had learned that the mind finds peace not when everything is certain, but when you let go of the need for certainty. The moral of the story is you don't need to have life figured out to begin. Start with one small step, and clarity will come with action. And remember, most things people do or say aren't about you. When you stop taking everything personally, your heart becomes light, your path becomes clear, and your mind becomes your friend. So, just like Arav, many of us wait to start something new because we think we must have everything figured out, the perfect plan, the right timing, or full confidence. But in reality, clarity comes after we take the first small step, not before it. We also waste energy worrying about what others think, forgetting that their reactions usually reflect their own struggles, not our worth. When we let go of the need for perfection and stop taking things personally, we become lighter, and our journey becomes much more peaceful and real. Hope you all enjoyed this story. Let us close the story session with a prayer. Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritangamaya. Om Shantir Shantir Shanti. Thank you.